No, but yes, you have a question.
What did Srila Prabhupada say when he was here with you on Janmastami?
What did Srila Prabhupada say when he was here with me? I wasn't here on Janmastami. I was born as, I guess, a surrogate child or something. Hansaduta did the, he chanted on the beats for me. Hansaduta Prabhu. So, my few words that I personally spoke to Srila Prabhupada, well, it really was very few. It's in a book, I wrote it in a book, My Memories of Srila Prabhupada. And I thought that, well, the few words that Prabhupada spoke to me is far more important than anything that George Bush ever said. Or anyway, anything that Prabhupada said. Prabhupada asked for a glass of water, that's far more important than, you know, all the philosophy books ever written in the world by non-Vaishnavas. So, even though Srila Prabhupada just spoke a few words to me, I put it in that book. But that wasn't on Janmastami. That was a few days after Ram Navami in Vrindavan in 1976. We always want to know, what did Prabhupada say? Well, what did Prabhupada say? Prabhupada said, the verse he quoted more than any other was Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Vraja, especially those two lines. This is what Prabhupada said. That's what he was always saying. He came to this world to say what Krishna said. Therefore he is Prabhupada. Yeah, anything else? You're smiling there like you're getting warmed up.
Who was here for the installation in 1973?
Aravinda Prabhu was here, Kishore Prabhu was here, I asked Aravinda was here. Anyone else? So you're going to come and tell us about Janmastami 1973 for the next 16 minutes. Books. Well, okay. Okay, you don't need a mic, you've got a good, strong voice. So, this is Kishore Prabhu, in case any of you don't know, disciple of Srila Prabhupada.
Maybe two things.
You've got three fingers up. So two can become three. I'm asking for more nectar. I'm not making.
4 and 5.
Yeah, okay, let's hear it.
One and 2. Let me see. Well, the first thing is that yes, I was present on August the 22nd, 1973 is the day that Srila Prabhupada invited Radha Gokulananda to Bhaktivadanta Manor.
It's almost the same day, it's just 2 days difference.
August the 23rd, of course, the day after, was the day that we all celebrated Srila Prabhupada's appearance. The first thing I'd like to say is that I was present then, and I'm also sitting in this chair now in this room. In this little, and I have to say that the feeling in this room is wonderful. In this tent, in this particular tent, I can see Srila Prabhupada over there prominently displayed, and I can see Gauri Tai and Srila Prabhupada prominently displayed over there, and I can see that a lot of very personal service has gone into creating this space in which I can particularly feel very connected to Srila Prabhupada, the way I did when I came into Krishna consciousness quite some time ago. So the first thing, and you were talking about magic.
Prabhupada is the greatest magician.
Is that I feel there could be no more magic than the fact that I'm sitting in this tent today. 38 years, is it?
73, 35.
That's magic.
Jai, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. And I'm not, and simply the second thing is that I was present before Prabhupada in the temple room over there on the 23rd of August, which was Janmastami. And one of the things that happened was
Vyasa Puja.
Vyasa Puja. And one of the things that took place was the presentation of that beautiful painting of Srila Prabhupada.
Right, which is unfortunately covered up right now.
Which is the first thing that, even to this day, people who come to Bhaktivadanta Manor and enter the temple room, they see this beautiful portrait of Srila Prabhupada there. And on that day that was presented to Srila Prabhupada, it was also covered up. And then at the point of presentation, it was what's the word?
Unveiled.
Unveiled.
Yeah.
Unveiled. And I can remember the humility of Srila Prabhupada. I still to this day personally think it's the most beautiful, accurate portrait of Srila Prabhupada that I've still seen, out of all that I've seen. I think it's a wonderful, very, very unique portrait. And Prabhupada glanced at it for just a couple of seconds, like this, and immediately his attention came back to Radha Gokulananda. So although he acknowledged the presentation, I felt that he was acknowledging the service of the artist, rather than what a beautiful portrait of myself. I had that sense of humility right there in that moment. So that was a very important recollection of that day in 1973, Vyasa Puja Day. Again, Prabhupada's intense humility. He only glanced for a couple of seconds at that portrait and offered his pranam, and immediately his attention came back again to Radha Gokulananda. So if that's saying anything, I don't know, but it's just a glimmer of the personality of Srila Prabhupada, who we've all come here today to honor so many years later. So that's all I'll say for now. There's so much.